Okay, and now I want to create a Azure email communication service through CDK Terraform. Actually, it is my source code as the first of all I need to create a communication service, and actually there's a built-in for Terraform provider I can create directly. But there's no way to create the email service. But I found that's the preview version of ARM to integrate into Terraform. I can create the emails service through ARM, and actually it's the wrapper over the CDKTF. And I got a main function, and the main function is I contain a for loop to create with file resource group, file communication service construct. Actually, it include the email service there, and then I will output the connection string. And now I'm going to deploy it, and then I have to manually configure five uh file email community service, both the domain and something. um just hold the radio since the creation should take time. During my deployment, actually I need to I have an old deployment in my Tetraform. It will try to delete the resource group with the email service, and here's the current status. Actually it want to delete this resource group and then create another one. It's doing something in parallel. But the deletion here uh seem to be got some problem here. It keep try to delete the resource group, and delete the resource group will delete the resource inside, and then I kicking on the email combination domain service, the managed domain here. Actually, this is the blocking part for the deletion of the resources. In I tried it before. It takes about 1 day to allow the release the Azure managed domain. Um, just try to refresh it. It is not working actually. It's unrespond. It's not responding from the through the Azure portal. Just go back. Okay, it should the problem should be resolved maybe, but the resource group had this. Just try refresh it. Still here. Email service. Okay. Yeah, the problem even more strange today. It try to remove it, but still refresh the resource group here. Okay. It can able to delete it today, and now created five resource group for the testing. 0 to 4 here, and at least today the deletion problem is resolved. And let's just ever might just try to configure the email service again one by one. And this is a painful process, as there is no API at this moment. I need to click it one by one to add the domain. I need to add the domain one by one. uh, about half second, maybe 1 minute, about 1 minute is this, but no idea why the screen is keep say running, but I refresh here, it got the domain of version domain for the email service. And okay, go back to the my resource group, and go back to the communication service, and then click on the email domains, connect the domain, and in my resource group here, select verify domain. Okay, it's in working. um But the problem is if I create more. Actually, I have multiple domain here. I need to kick it one by one. Just hold on to keep. Let me connect all the domain and then test the delete again. Um, I try to create 5 domain continuous, just one by one, but another delay problem seem happening as it take the first one is very fast. Okay, this is not the good one. Okay, got the domain 3 4 is it takes some time, but this is not the discovery should be fast, should be earlier than the last one. But at least I can configure the last one. It's not in order. But this makes sense since it's in cloud. Um, it take about 5 minutes now, and for the test, the first resource group okay, I can get the domain, meta domain. The second one also able to get the domain, but the the number the number two is in the first one can't get it. Number three also it takes some time here for the last one. Number four is also working. Now just try to wait for additional time to see if I'm able to get the domain or not. Or refresh. Um, I think the error is consistent. Something happening here, and then I check the activity log, and I found that domain creation update have a failed request that goes by. I'm not sure what's happening at the back end since. Am I able to get the ID here? Yeah, I will. Okay, let me capture it down for for the issue. Just save it. Okay, there's something wrong at the back end maybe. Uh, just keep the JSON here, and also this one's two of the domain unable to create. So keep the error here. Test file. Okay, let me retry. Just retry to create a resource group again. Create a email domain again is as it's no longer it should be in error and can't create a domain. Oops. Okay, let me go back to my resource group. The 2 and 3 is can't create a domain. Let me try it again. As I need to click on the version domain. Click one. And number 3 to get the domain. One click add and go back to number 2 to see if the domain is there or not. Okay, this time it's working, and I need to connect it with the communication service. Connect the domain. This is resource group 2. Connect. Resource group 3. This time is working as well. And go to communication service. Click on the domain. Connect it. Number 3. Okay, free resource group and community services provisioned now. It should work properly, I think. And let me do another test on sending email. Now I got the form address and connection string, but somehow it's quite tedious work, and I need to copy and paste the form string through the portal, and it is better to have API to get better the information here. There's no way I need to do it manually, and now I try to send an email. My clock is 4:53 now. Just run the program. This is okay. I might config have some config in the project. Just fix it first. Okay, now start the test again. It's 42 here, and run the program. Hmm. Oh, something wrong in my code. Okay, I just wrong variable name. Try again. And now it's 43. And another exception here has not been linked. Okay. Oh, sorry, the source code I still copy and paste, and the file address here is still wrong. Right, just this one will work. The file email has sent us but my source code pin the console should pin the ID here. But never mind, just rerun it. Let 10 email to send to my mailbox to keep the ID. Okay, I got file ID here, and just cut it down for testing. Okay. Oh, the first one message is coming. Okay. The delay issue today have is not happen. It's quite fast, nearly immediately. But I should have 10 email. This is from different domain. The first one is very fast, but for the second one, here I got the ID captured. It's not arrival yet. Something is a bit random. Just try again. Just send 5 more email. Let me capture the the ID. Round 2. Just maybe the service limit for the preview, or but just 5 emails should not be hit the. Yeah, got the email again. This should be the second round. But you know the time difference will be very minor, as it to be in the follow from my C# code is async, but the email is still not arrival yet. Never mind, I just post the email, maybe just wait 5 minutes and see if the email coming. It take me, it is now it's running for Hong Kong, and actually the timing is about 10 minutes at least. Yeah, it's the last email has not received yet, I think. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The second round. The last one is not all of the emails. Still have 2 emails is delayed, and it's more than 10 minutes already. But okay, I think my test is can stop here, and just the API. The main problem is the delay problem, and for the convenience is we need to do a lot of copy and paste to my source code flow. For example, the do not reply email should be able to get it out from API. The endpoint of it, okay, can get from API, and also I don't like the manual work to copy and paste and also set up the connected domain. And yeah, the email test to be here, and we try to delete resource issue. Since now I create all the resources with Terraform, I can destroy them. um, I can destroy them at once. Just the final test is to remove everything. Since in the past I found the issue is that it's not always able to delete the resources. Oh, one more email is just arrival. And I just stop the video here and see if the delete process can be success or not this time. Okay, the final test is passed. I can delete everything through Terraform. It means the resource group will not will able to delete, and in the past it is unable to delete the managed domain, but now it is working. Okay, everything's done.